the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the...
We've got the Grizzlies and as things... Well, Kevin... And that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. Well, Smitty, we have a fantastic matchup between two of the top centers in the league right in front of us here. It's a throwback to an era of an earlier time when big men were dominant in this league.
Kevin, I remember those days when you just sat down, you wanted to see Shaq versus Ewing, Hakeem versus David Robinson. Those were fun. Yes, as a guard, we had matchups, but you know, that was different. Those were the big man battles. Yes. I miss those days.
I do too. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Evan Fournier, Robert Covington out there with Green. Then it's Jeremy Lin, and it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 3 on the clock, Covington, and he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
And you think about it, for so long, the Grizzlies were kind of the throwback team. I mean, they had the two bangers in the front court, and they really rejected that whole pace and space movement. But finally, they've come around, retooling their lineups to get more shooting on the floor.
Now, here's Adams. There's a good screen. Here's Curry. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Curry against Lin. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lin. Shoots over Curry. Lin's shot is off. Hey, Greg, you look at the changes for the Grizzlies, looking for versatility and adaptability in their players.
Yeah, grit and grind, still the identity, but you got to be able to space the floor and cover pick and roll. The era of a post-up centric basketball team doesn't seem to be in the future.
Curry, good.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
You know, going up against size, you know you have to get separation. Nice move from mid-range.
Now here is Aldridge. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Here's Fournier. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Green. It's stolen by Green. .143 left here in the first quarter. Lin against Curry. A nice shot by Lin.
And Lin is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
To the paint. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And Fournier kicks to Green. There's a screen. Lin sets the pick for Green. Back to Fournier. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And the passing from Green doesn't just look for his shot, wanting to get his guys involved on every possession.
Adams with the screen on Lin. Curry kicks to James. Hits it from three-point range. LeBron's got himself on the board with 3 there. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
First quarter, you're really testing the defense, trying to find their weaknesses.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto.
He also was very good distributing the basketball, keeping guys involved and engaged all night.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Covington with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Fournier gets a wide open look. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Communication seemed to be missing, and if you want to come away with a lot of wins, you have to have that.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard.
Go back and I'm able to,
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Control the boards, and you control the flow of the game.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Green is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Lynn in at the 1 spot. The Bulls have had one of the largest and strongest fan bases in the NBA for years, having the Jordan-era Bulls helped, but they have always been a beloved team in the city of Chicago.
Yeah, you see the devotion from their fans at their games, and the numbers back it up. They've had the best fan attendance every year since 2010, and they've been in the top 5 since as long as I can remember, and that's long.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Used the screen and took it all the way.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last.
Fournier with the ball, picked up by Brown. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Curry kicks to LeBron. James with another miss.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. Lynn dishes to Covington. Feeds to Aldridge. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Showing explosiveness that time. Aldridge, a better athlete than some people credit him for.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And LaMarcus Aldridge missing a few weeks last season over concerns with the heart flutter, something he dealt with much earlier in his career with the Blazers around his rookie season.
You know, scary, Kevin, but it's great to see him healthy and playing the game he loves. Those kind of challenges make you appreciate life and doing what you love.
Aldridge a screen. Here's Lynn. And that one goes long.
He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
And finished off by LeBron.
The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
Lynn kicks to Green. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. For 3, Covington. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Finds some space out beyond the arc.
From deep LeBron, and it's rebounded by Covington. The Bulls leading by 6. With some arc, Green passes to Lynn. And that one is good.
His teammate was wide open there. Definitely the right choice to pass it out and let him take the shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Brown missing.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
Lynn dishes to Covington. Here's Aldridge. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. Their play in the second quarter was inspired as they turned what had been. And that will conclude.
The second half just about to get going here. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier. Here's Lynn. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And back when Dave Yeager was the coach of the Grizzlies, Steve, he admitted they were slow and old. Is that still the case? Does this team need to get more athletic?
Yeah, I think they do. They play at a slow offensive pace. They don't get a lot of transition points. Their outside shooting has improved, but they can use more athletes.
LeBron James is out there with Bell. Then it's Curry. Then there's Brown. And it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. The Grizzlies shooting around 41% on the night. Curry kicks to Brown. Screen by Adams. No one near Curry as he lets it go. A three-pointer, no good. Chicago leading by 10. Outside, Lynn. Right side, Aldridge. Back to Lynn. Fournier in the corner. Lock at 6. Green, the screen. Fournier's shot is off.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play. Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Inside. The 8-footer. That one goes. Timeout. Aldridge has got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Bulls. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
In the pass to Covington. Now the dish to Aldridge. Back to Covington. Green, the screen. Covington kicks to Green.
Many can argue at this point that Draymond should have had 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards. Arguably one of the most impactful defenders of this generation. Can take over a game without ever scoring a point.
And he can't hit the second.
And the former Spartan Green continued to prove his role over time. A forward-thinking player who keeps adding to his game.
Curry dishes to Bell. Green against James. Over in the corner, Brown. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Jaylen Brown. And taking over without scoring is a Draymond specialty. Steve, you think back to his triple-double with points not being one of those categories.
Kevin, Draymond is just an amazingly unique player in the NBA with his defense. Can actually guard positions 1 through 5. Plays his best defense when the moment matters the most. Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Screen by Adams. No one near James as he lets it go. He gets it in there. Bell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
They set the screen. Aldridge's screen. In the pass to Covington. Aldridge with a screen on LeBron. Covington against LeBron. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Curry kicks to Adams. Covington with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. There's the feed to Lynn. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Here's Curry. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Brown sets a screen for Curry. With 4 seconds on the clock, and with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from James.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And we'll be right back after this. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Defensively, keep talking. Right, keep.
And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against Minnesota. Taking a look at the Bulls, Draymond Green is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Fournier in at the 2 spot. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, you get the sense that LeBron's passing and ball handling were innate. His shooting is something he's had to work at.
Outside Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Green, the screen. Here's Covington. Another shot. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Free throw drops for Covington. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Passes it to Adams. Over Aldridge. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And for LeBron, at times, his 3-point shot has abandoned him, Steve. Last season, getting that shot locked in was a focus.
Yeah, in the past, it's really been about LeBron James driving the basketball, playing bully ball, getting to the rim. As later in his career, as you know, the 3-point shot from LeBron has gotten better and better and better.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Creating a size mismatch in close, that's the kind of thing you're working for.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Brown outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Lynn kicks to Green. Pass to Aldridge. Knocks it loose. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Almost automatic from there. Aldridge using his length to full advantage inside.
Curry dishes to Brown. Pass to LeBron. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 4 this quarter.
Seizing every opportunity to score. LeBron outworking, out-hustling people inside.
Covington kicks to Aldridge. They set the screen. Aldridge a screen. To the middle. Fade away. Misses off the right eye. The Grizzlies trail by 4. James in the post. Working on Green. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Do you remember that 2003 draft? Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and this guy, LeBron James. He went #1 overall.
He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a 1-possession game.
Right wing. Tries it from 19. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Understanding the importance of momentum here, LaMarcus takes matters into his own hands.
Curry passes to Brown. He kicks to James. 1:05 left to play here in the 4th. It's that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
Lynn with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Green with a screen on Bell. Now here's Covington. Outside Green. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. From deep, James. And it's Lynn with the rebound. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. He dishes it to Covington. Green with a screen on Bell. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And right now, you can go for the 2 and then a quick foul, or go for the home run.
Let me tell you my vote. Whatever's the best look and takes the least amount of time.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Robert Covington.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Lynn has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, tough position, but really they can't blame anybody but themselves.
They've certainly missed on some opportunities, but stranger things have happened. They need a quick shot and an immediate foul right here.
Connects from downtown.
Your go-to guy in these situations. LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Chicago calls timeout. They're leading by 2. 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the paint. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Drive home safe, Chicago. BB.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Curry. Offline. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.
LeBron with 60 and 9. Brown with 30. Bell, Curry, and Adams combined 24. Bell with 15 boards. Adams with 24. Fournier and Covington and Aldridge all with over 30 each. Covington with 18 boards. Len with some really clutch free throws. And Draymond with 12 boards. Pounded them from within the paint, and you're going to get some wins. Really good win for the Bulls.